you for holding, everybody. We're now joined with Dennis Franchione, the head coach of Texas State. If you have a question for Coach Fran, please dial *1 on your phone at this time. Again, *1 to get your questions in the queue. Coach, while we're waiting for questions, would you mind starting us off with a opening statement?
We played a good Navy team and had some opportunities that hurt ourselves with some penalties and lack of execution and things. But played them tough. Their backup quarterback played very well, and this week we get ready to play a Big Ten team in Illinois. They're 2-1 and throwing the ball really well. Obviously, going there presents a big challenge for our football team, but one that they're looking forward to.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from San Antonio. Caller, please identify yourself and go ahead.
Hey, morning, Coach. This is Antonio with Bobcat Illustrated. How are you?
Good.
Good, Coach. I'm looking back at the Navy game, Coach. Y'all closed strong, definitely at 2 halves, outscoring them 21-7 to close the game. But looking back, Coach, excluding the penalties, like you mentioned, anything maybe, Coach, you wish you guys would have done better, whether it was offense or defense, Coach?
Well, I think not as far as schematically and game plan-wise and things. You can't turn it over in your territory. We did that once. That you have to execute a little better than probably what we did. But as far as our plans and everything, we talked about that yesterday, and I think we felt like we had good plans. We knew we needed to score more points than what we were able to, and we left a few out there, and that probably hurt us a little bit. It always does when you play in a game like that. But all in all, I felt like we had a good plan and worked it fairly well. We made a mistake or two and didn't tackle a fullback a time or two when we needed to and things like that. But we had players in position to make plays. Shouldn't have gave up a long pass. Safety drove down on the run. He bit run, and he shouldn't have. And might have been a completion, but it shouldn't have been a long play like it was. But those things happen when you play a team like that. They make you overplay the run. They made us pay.
The second question for you, Coach, if I can, just obviously you guys have a potent running attack, and one thing that's caught our eyes is a play of quarterback Tyler Jones, who's he's playing really well right now, hitting on 74% of his passes, over 500 yards, 5 touchdowns. Is that something, Coach, that y'all been stressing and asserting the passing game and going forward with an opponent like Illinois and even in the conference play where you guys may even be that much more aggressive through the air and taking shots downfield, Coach?
We've been pretty good at that, and Tyler is playing well. He's given us confidence to do it. We've protected him fairly well up to this point in time. We're pretty close, not quite 50-50, but we're pretty close to that. I know in the first game we ran 80 snaps and called 40 passes. And this last week we were fairly close to 50-50 too. So we're getting much closer to the balance that we've strived for in our offense, and the protection of the offensive line and the growth of Tyler have made that possible.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Coach. We appreciate your time today. Thank you very much for joining us.
All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you. If everyone could stand by, we'll place you on hold. We'll have Larry Blakeney of Troy on shortly. We'll have him on at 10:51 Central Time, so please stand by.